So at the close of this candle on IWM, I kind of start to keep my eyes on it. I like the amount of volume that came in. Had a bit of surge in volume with a lot of sellers, mostly red, and coming back into below the previous day high zone right here. We failed below it, popped back above, but now it looks like we have a lot of sellers, a lot of selling pressure, pushing it back to the downside. So then the next candle that I'm keeping my eyes on is the current candle right here. Kind of the same thing. Looks like we have a lot of sellers pressuring the market, keeping IWM. Looks like it's trying to keep IWM moving to the downside. So my eyes are on this candle right here, as I have 240 call. Oops, I think I switched it over. Yeah, I'm switching it over to 239 put contracts right here. Waiting for that candle to close. I want to see what this next candle is going to do to see if buyers step back in, kind of like a little fake out, or if there's going to be any kind of strength to the downside. So as I take a look at SPY, that kind of helps me confirm that maybe we do have some weakness to the downside. SPY is actually wicking below the 13 AMA and the previous day high as well. So you can see me enter the IWM trade right there, 5 contracts short. So kind of like before, you enter a trade. Now it's just a matter of seeing how it plays out. My stop loss was, I had a mental stop loss probably at the top of that green wick on IWM, right above previous day higher. So that was going to be my cut, the area where I would cut my losses if in the event that the trade decided to go against me. I'm not actually sure why I got out of that trade as quickly as I did. I don't remember this day exactly either. We can see that it did decide to go down a little further. So here my eyes are glued back onto IWM. I recognize that this is still weak to me in my eyes. We're still below the 13 AMA. We have the 48 and the 200 starting to trend downward more and more. Doesn't look like there's any kind of strength. We have a lot of long upper wicks. So I'm still queued up with the 239 put contracts on IWM. I go ahead and enter a trade there. Again, attempt to short this. With this trade, I decided to trust the process and just kind of let it do its thing. My target being low of day, I believe that was the target I was kind of aiming for. Like I said, the fact that it was kind of showing some weakness to me, I wanted to trust this and try to and write it out to see if I could actually hit my target being low of day. You can see it on that gray line right here. Being so close to the low of day, I had, I felt that it was going to at least tap low of day. So I was trying to stay in this trade. And about that time, let's see, about right, yeah, you can see me right there get out of that trade at that point in time. So for me, I felt really good about that trade. Stayed in it longer than I should have. A lot, like I said, letting the process work. And I think this trade after the fact, yeah, decided to bounce off of a low day and move to the upside. So that was a really good trade to get out when I did at low of day at a particular level instead of just trying to let it run thinking it's going to continue to the downside. No, just let it hit a specific level, set your take profit target, and get out while you can. And then, like I said, there's times where I got out just in the nick of time and then it reversed on me, this being one of those cases. So these were the two trades I took for the day. The first one, like I said, I could have let it run a little longer, but still ended that one green, as well as this second trade right here. I definitely let that one, let the process work on that one, and profited from that one. So I'm pretty happy with these two trades for today.